Hey guys, it's FanOfFans47 here with an update to my camera collection. Now, as you can see, since the last update I've gotten lots of new cameras, and the last update was less than a year ago, so my collection is still growing quite fast. So, we'll go ahead and get started on the left here with these three Sonys. The first of the three is my Cybershot DSCW55. This one I found at the thrift store for $3, and this is probably one of the nicest cameras I've ever owned, so this is a great find. I'll turn it on here. No startup sound, but you can see it works just fine. It is 18.2 megapixels and it records video at 1920 by 1080 at 60 frames per second, AVC HD. And next up is my Cybershot DSCW55. This one's a little bit older. I found this one for around the same price, but this one I found at a yard sale. As you can see, it's in okay cosmetic condition. It's a little scratched up. You can see I left it in the video mode. There we go. This one has a startup sound. You can see. Yeah. And by the way, this one's 7.2 megapixels and it records video at 640 by 480 at 30 frames per second. And last of the Sonys is one that I just got a couple days ago. This is my Cybershot DSCP72. This is basically my replacement to the P32. Because that one unfortunately broke. Because the one of the contacts for the memory stick broke off, so it wasn't able to read any cards anymore. It didn't have any internal memory. So yeah, I'll go ahead and turn it on. It's got a loud lens motor. Oh yeah, this happens sometimes when I fiddle with the thing. This camera does normally work. It has a very, very sensitive slot. Let's see if that does it. Yeah, I'll have to look into that later. Alright, be quiet now. But yeah, disclaimer, this camera actually normally does work. I'll have to look into that later. I think I just gotta kind of play with the card a little bit. But, this one is 3.2 megapixels and it records video at 640 by 480, 16 frames per second. Interlaced. And next we have a few Canons. The first of the three is my Powershot A550. This is basically the successor to the A530 that I showed in the first update. So it's got a slightly bigger megapixel rating. There we go. You can see this one works just fine. It is 7.1 megapixels and it records video at 640 by 480 at 30 frames per second. And next up is my Powershot SD500. This is basically the rechargeable version of the camera that I just showed. So yeah, all the resolutions and everything is exactly the same. See, there you go. This one has a smaller screen though. It's actually smaller overall. So yeah. And the last of the three Canons is my Powershot A720 IS. This one I also found a few days ago. This one's a bit newer. You can see it has more zoom, a bigger lens, and it's 8 megapixels. Go ahead and turn it on. And this one has a bad CMOS battery, so I have to cancel out the date and time every time I turn it on. But oh well. This one has an optical stabilizer and records video at 640 by 480 at 30 frames per second. And that motor sounds a little sick. And last but not least, we have three Kodaks. The first of the three is my EasyShare C875. I received this for my birthday last year. Actually, no, it wasn't my birthday. I think it was for Christmas. Christmas and my birthday are very close together, so I often get the two confused. But, yeah, I'll go ahead and turn it on. Has a nice little startup jingle. You can see it works fine. This one has a terrible battery life, though. It's 8 megapixels and it records video at 640 by 480 at 30 frames per second. This is basically Kodak's answer to the A720 IS, except this one doesn't have a stabilizer. And lastly, we have two identical camcorders. These are two Kodak Z8s that came in the same box. I found these at the thrift store for, I think it was $15. Actually, no, it was closer to $17, I think. But yeah, they're in pretty good cosmetic condition. Go ahead and turn them on. They both work. There we go. You can see this one has more data on it. This one actually doesn't take as good of video because I find that this one has a more fogged up lens, so the video is more noisy, and it has a dead pixel too. So, they're pretty much identical otherwise. So yeah, and they also take 5.3 megapixel stills. I do like those animations. And yeah, so that pretty much wraps it up for this camera collection update. Now, regarding the poll I posted a few weeks back during when I had COVID, 100% of you guys said you wanted to see more in-depth stuff regarding the camera collection. So definitely look out for that soon. If there's any cameras you want me to review in particular, definitely let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video, and have a great day. Peace out.